Hey, my friends. Welcome to Step It Up Stamping. I'm Barb Brimhall, also known as the BZB Stamper. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to start with a simple card and then step it up with extra layers, techniques, or details so that you can create your own stamping journey from wherever you feel the most comfortable. Let's get started. Okay. Now, for this first card, we are using the Label Me Grateful bundle by Stampin' Up. And what I love about this bundle is that it's perfect for pretty much any thank you card that you need. In this case, I'm making a card that I consider to be more of a masculine card. The colors I'm using are Cajun Craze cardstock, Misty Moonlight ink, and then the beautiful Floral Charm designer paper. Very, very simple to do. Now, if you are interested in the tutorial for this, just comment label below, hashtag label below. If you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, the link is below. And that will give you complete instructions on how to make all three of the cards that I'm going to be showing you today. Okay, so this is what we call our Busy Bee card. It's just cutting a little bit of paper, not a lot, gluing it down to the front of the card, stamping our sentiment, and away we go. Now, if you want to step this up even a little bit more, you could take Misty Moonlight ink and a sponge and just sponge around the edges very lightly, and that will give your sentiment a little bit more depth. Very fast, easy card. You could crank out a bunch of these in a hurry. So let's bring in now our worker bee card. This card is for those of you that feel a little bit more experienced as a card maker, but are either always in a hurry, like I am, or just want to make cards a little bit faster and easier with less products. So in this case, what I did is I just added two things. I added a layer of Mossy Meadow cardstock, and I added three things. I added the Mossy Meadow and gold ribbon. My camera's kind of taking the color out of that picture, but oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. And I got this Mossy Meadow color idea straight from the paper. Same with the Misty Moonlight, so very easy to do. And then what I added, and these could be a little bit hard to see, I added three in the shape of a triangle, the Petal Pink Charming Shimmer dots. Aren't those gorgeous? I'm going to hold those up a little so you can see they're faceted, so you can see that they really add a lot of sparkle to your card. So by just adding ribbon, another layer of cardstock, and some charming dots, this really stepped up this card quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to bring in our Queen Bee card. These are for confident card makers, but honestly, on this Queen Bee card, as long as you've got a cut and emboss machine and the Label Me Grateful dies, you are going to be in good shape, because this was a very, very easy card to make thanks to the dies. And what I want to show you is that it is a really fun fold. You open the card this way, so it goes back, and then you open the card this way. So I added another sentiment on the inside from the Label Me Grateful set using the Misty Moonlight ink, same that I used on the front, the one I've been using all along. And then I scored this so that this piece folds back. This is called a mountain fold. And then it holds, the die cut actually holds the card together. So let me show you how this looks when you stand it up so you could see. I'm going to lift my camera up just a little bit. Okay. And you can see that this folds on a valley fold and this folds on a mountain fold. And then all I did was I die cut the label from the bundle. I stamped the sentiment, same that I've done on all the other cards. And then this time I die cut out some of the leaves, and you can see one here. I die cut it out of this paper, and then I just sponged it with Cajun Craze ink to give it a little bit more depth. And then these are the acorn dies, and I cut them out of the copper textured metallic specialty paper. There's also gold in there, and actually this looks gold in the camera, but I actually use copper. And if you hold it up, can you see on the acorns how that specialty paper has texture in it? That's how the textured metallic paper comes. So you could pick any color you want. You could see that the die cuts did all the work for me. And then all I did was glue the label onto this strip of the cardstock that folds back. Super easy, fun fold, but I think it has quite the impact, don't you? So let me bring in all 3 cards. I'm going to move these. So we have the Busy Bee card for beginner stampers. If you want to step this up even a little bit more, just sponge a little bit of the ink around the edges, and that will give that sentiment some depth. And then on this one, we just added cardstock, ribbon, and embellishments. Same card design. Now, for our Queen Bee card, we took it up quite a bit. You'll notice that the cardstock and the paper are still the same ribbon, same dots, but this time what we did is we added the dies to really create that really fun fold. Okay, so let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know which one is your favorite and which one you'd be most likely to make. So there we go, my friends. Here is today's Label Me Grateful Step It Up stamping using the Label Me Grateful bundle and the Floral Charm designer paper. It just makes such a great set of cards. I'll be back next week with another Step It Up stamping. Talk to you then. Bye.